kind dress to impress, no stress, though they're waiting. I keep them waiting. Makeup on fleek, high heels, ripped jeans, they're all waiting. I'm on my way. Looking in the mirror at myself like who that? Swag on the
What is good, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Carrie. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications so you don't miss anything when I upload, and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Now, you know from the title that I am doing a review on Tianna. So let me go ahead and jump into this review. Alright, so Tianna comes in this box right here. The stock card is identical, just a bigger and smaller version. Now, first of all, this is Outre Perfect Hairline collection. Miss Tianna is what I have her in. I have her in the color GoldenAmber. She also comes in some other specialty colors. You can use heat up to 400 degrees on her. Now, this is a transparent HD lace, okay? No plucking required, they claim, so we're going to have to check that out. We do got a little bit of baby hairs included. It's a 13x4, so you do get a decent amount of free parting space. And I actually wanted this color, y'all, but it was sold the freak out. So let me go ahead and show you the wig. Alright, so this is what Tianna is looking like. Okay, let's get this netting and all that stuff off her. So you can see off the jump that she has some baby hairs and stuff going on there. This is what the color GoldenAmber looks like, okay? It's a pretty color, but I don't really like this color for me. It's not really a color that I would normally choose for myself. So, I mean, it is what it is, but we just gonna have to see what it look like. This is what the lace looks like up against my skin. I think it's pretty decent. It's okay, but we'll see once I get it up on my head. So we got this nice elastic band up in here, which is good. We have a nape comb, 2 combs up here near the temple areas, and this is all that lace that we have for the parting, all right? So I'm gonna go ahead and pop her on my head, get her laid down, get her slayed, see what we're doing with her, and let's go. All right, so I'm gonna have to say this. Although it is transparent lace, it's not good for me. It's too light, and you can see all of my cap up under there. So I was like, nah, sis, this is not gonna work. Not for me. So if you're a brown girl like me, you might have to do something different like me. So I took my black cap. It does make a big difference, as you can see, but you can still see it. The lace is just too light. So you may have to tint it. I did use my even tint spray in the color medium dark brown, and it made a big difference. You'll see. And also, when you put the black cap on, my tip is just to make sure the cap starts exactly where the thick of your hair is. Not where your edges start. You push that black cap right back there where it gets thick, and it should give you a better blend. So that's just my tool about this lace.
Ooh, baby, I know I turn you on. You can bring your friends, we won't mind it. We just came to dance and go all night long. The look in your eyes, you can't hide it. Turn you on. You can bring your friends, we won't mind it. We just came to dance and go all night long. The look in your eyes, you can't hide it. Ooh, baby, I know I turn you on. Hands to the sky if you feelin' a vibe. We ain't gonna stop for nothing.
All right, and because she doesn't have one set parting space, there are no defined parts. You may have to pluck or tweeze some parts to make it look really, really good. I didn't do it. I just added some powder, but some plucking would have definitely helped us out too. And honestly speaking, you guys, I don't think she's all that, okay? She's a barb, but is nothing special about her. She just kind of blah. So I was like, let me take advantage of the parting space and kind of give her like a little updo hairstyle to kind of spice her up. Because she all right, you know, she okay. But you're going to get all my little pros and cons in just a second. So Tianna, she's something else, okay? I got a few things to say about her. But before I let you know she's worth spending your coin, let me go ahead and throw out the cons really quick so we can just end it on a good note. First of all, the first con is she has a lot of flyaways. So I did put a little bit of polisher on her just to kind of tame them a bit because it was all on my lip gloss. I'm like, I hate that, okay? She has some space up here, right? So she's not like a small cap or anything, but the way that it is shaped, she doesn't come all the way down to the front. Like I said, there's space up there, but it has nothing to do with the size, okay? She stretched right back. She just bounced right on back. So if you got a big head, you might experience that too. Not really tripping off of it, but I figured I'd show you guys just to let you know what to expect if you get her and you got a big hair like me. When I say the texture is just average, it's just average, okay? Nothing spectacular. However, this unit does seem to want to nap up a bit, okay? She's a bob, so I didn't expect it to nap up the way it was, but there's been times in here where I had to like, come on, like get a tangle out. It may have something to do with the color, because you know when you do get blondes, it does seem to nap up more than some natural colors do. So if you get GoldenAmber, you might experience a little nap. But let's start moving into some good things now. I think that the density is actually pretty good. The density is like a natural hair density. And what I mean is she's not too full and she's not too thin. She's perfect. And to be honest with you, if she was thicker, I just would not want to have to deal with it. She's a bob. I don't need all that hair. I don't need it to be bigger than what it is. I think it looks pretty good the way it is as far as the density goes. You don't feel like any tracks or anything like that, so that's also a plus as well. We're gonna talk about the lace and we're gonna talk about the hairline. So let's talk about the hairline first, okay? The hairline, I think, looks actually really good. When you see me plop her on my head, I did pull back the hair a little bit so you could kind of get a view of it before I started styling her up, and I think that it was pre-plucked kind of decent, okay? Now, if you're somebody extra, you might want to pluck it a little bit more, but it's not needed, to be honest with you, all right? Now, you know I don't really typically do the baby hairs, but I was like, you know what? It'll make it look a little more natural. Even with that being done, you can still kind of see the hairline, and it just has like a natural appearance to it. So the lace is transparent. It's definitely holding up to the name, but it requires a little bit too much work. I'm not gonna even say she's a plop and go, because she ain't, and I'm not gonna say she's a beginner friendly unit, because she ain't, okay? It does require a little bit of work with Tianna. Now, I did have to spray some tint spray to kind of get a little bit dark, okay? Because even though she's transparent and see-through, she's just so light. She's still a little too light. I would personally say the best thing is probably using a bald cap, but why would I want to do a bald cap just to have on, you know, this synthetic unit that's probably not going to be on that long? So that's kind of like, I don't know. I would say, however, even still with tinting your lace, whether you use a spray like I did, some foundation or some powder, I think that using the black cap under it was the best thing. And you don't see it now. Like, I still threw some powder in my parts just to kind of define it a bit, and not necessarily for the color of the lace, because the color of the lace looked really good, but just for saving me some time plucking the parts out, okay? You get to part her in a few different places, and I doubt that I'm gonna be plucking this. I do love that you get the option of kind of parting her in multiple places, because she is a 13x4. As far as the style goes though, this bump, I think it's really simple. I'm not really a fan of it. It's a bump, but it's not even a good bump to me. I feel like it's like in 1, 2, 3, she just flips the other way. I know it's kind of like, I mean, it's not a defined bump. This is just the style she is, but I'm just not a fan of it. I like my bumps to either be one way or you're gonna be styled or something, but it's like, it's doing too much for me. It's not sitting still, and I don't know. No. The color, absolutely beautiful. It just looks so good with my brown complexion, okay? Blonde bombshell right here for the melanin girls. Based on what you've seen and what I told you, is she worth the coin, y'all? Let me know. Comment down in the comment section down below. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go now. See you later. Bye.